All right, we're going to see if this works again. I noticed that the mic was not on, so that was an exercise in awkwardness, to say the very least. I don't know why it didn't work, but yeah, it did not work for reasons. But yeah, now we should be good to go. Here on this fabulous Sunday. It is Father's Day in the United Kingdom, the USA, and many, many more. And it looks like the mic is working. Please let me know if you pop by for the chat if you can't hear me. You guys are probably just gonna want to ignore the very initial stream that I did or put up because I didn't put. I mean, I'm not gonna end up putting it online anyways. So the VOD. It's not really even a VOD at this point. But yeah, we're going to play some Season 2 of Halo Multiplayer, Infinite Multiplayer. I have not played Halo Infinite Multiplayer since Season 2 was installed, so I have no commentary on it. Yeah, we'll just stick with the first mode available to us, Entrenched, Season 2, Lone Wolves. Cortana's dominion is ended, but the merciless forces of the Banished have rushed in to fill the void, decimating all who stand in their way. Spartan commander Argina has enlisted a new generation of Spartans and is preparing to face the Banished and perhaps even more dangerous foes. But a few scattered Spartans remain in the field. These Spartans are rugged and resourceful, hunters in the dark. They call themselves Lone Wolves. Oh yeah, that's right, I forgot. They did try to give like a bit of a story to the Halo Infinite multiplayer as to why you were creating your own Spartan and everything. We'll watch the cinematic here. But yeah, so this is the introduction to Season 2. I don't know if it's actually gonna do anything, and I'm not upgrading to Premium. We'll see if it loads here. But yeah, I hope you all are having a beautiful Sunday. Well, this does look like a continuation. So they have this character, the Spartan commander, who we haven't seen before. I wonder if it's to introduce the Spartans from Halo 5, the Spartan team from Halo 5. Must have been a crappy hunt if they, well, actually, no, I take that back. It must have been a good hunt if they were able to take a banished ship for themselves. Ooh. Well, then what? What are you gonna do? Wait, so does that mean Cortana?
The one the Covenant destroyed? Mm-hmm. The Banished brought it back online. Added their own ship-breaking gear. We spent 2 days...
Of course they did.
...to improvise.
Uh-huh. Argina. Again, doesn't... Whoa. A Halo?
A banished AI. The first I've ever seen.
Really? Damn.
Gave it a more attractive target.
Damn.
He made me promise to show you this, no matter what. It's guarding an archive. The entire banished operation on camera. Whatever they were trying to learn, it's in here. And maybe a whole lot more.
Interesting. So, a stories? Is there going to be like a story out of this now going forward? With these seasons?
How?
Easier said than done. Multiplayer, Lone Wolves, Season 2. Again, I'm very, very curious as to... Nice, I got an achievement. Delayed achievement. Completed a weapon drill. But I'm very curious again as to what they are looking to do with these multiplayer seasons. Like, you saw the cinematics. They obviously, 343 is trying to produce a story of some description with them. Also, just a little funny side note. The AI just kind of, I don't know why, but I get flashbacks to Clancy Brown doing the Uka Uka voice in Crash Bandicoots 1 through I believe it was 1 through 4. He did the and by 1 through 4 I mean 1, 2, 3, and Wrath of Cortex. Okay. Oh, whoops. I didn't mean to do that. Went back to the campaign mode. But yeah, no, I'm serious. I genuinely don't know what 343 is trying to do here. They might be trying to do Halo Spartan Ops, maybe, but like that might make sense with like the story, but even then, I don't necessarily see how or what. So, what the long game is, would be very interesting. So now we play the waiting game. But yeah, we're gonna explore some Season 2 of Halo and
land grab.
all right, here we go. Now, unfortunately, when it comes to these season things, you can obviously guess that, you know, obviously we all start back on
We gotta move, Spartan. Get the zone.
even playing
Three
field.
zones incoming.
Yeah, so this is basically a capture zone. This is the event. And we're going to do that. We're going to do these, and then we're going to do this for sure. I don't know about any other game modes. By the way, if you ever want to play Halo Infinite with me, you can look at my gamer tag in the menu.
That round's theirs.
What?
3 zones incoming.
Okay. Damn it. But I mean, yeah, if you wanna connect with me in Halo, you can just look up at my gamer tag, and yeah, you can join me by all means. So I'm confused. I thought this was like the capture mechanic.
They're under us. There's no way that thing is safe.
Ah! Damn it. Of course, now with these first couple matches, it's going to take a little bit to knock the rust off. So, I fully admit that I will probably end up sucking in these first couple matchups because I just have to knock the rust off a little bit, and I've never been the greatest Halo player to begin with, so
Power items inbound.
there's that too. Ah. This apparently includes my reaction time. I guess the matchmaking, though, has put mostly level 1 players together, so there's that, I guess.
Zones incoming.
Oh, sorry. Like, no, seriously, I do not get it.
Shields are down. There's no way that thing is safe.
No, but it's damn effective.
We've lost it. You could get me one.
Finally!
I got a birthday coming up.
I'm just glad I got at least one kill and I didn't die for like the umpteenth trillionth time. Because I get it if I don't, like, get all the kills, but, like, that was ridiculous. Where'd you go? There you went. Damn it! I see, they still gotta capture Zone B before the round's decided. Or somebody does. Grrr. And... nice shot.
Oh, crap. They got the majority. You're amazing, Spartan.
3 zones incoming.
Not really.
Team nearing victory.
Yeah, not a surprise. Okay, I'll take it. Just so that I didn't, like, end up, like, doing nothing. Like, I didn't capture any zones, and I ended up getting killed all the damn time. That's no fun for anybody. That's no fun for anybody but the people playing against me, I should say. Damn it! I didn't know I was out of ammo! Oh my god, I survived somehow. I should not have survived. Now I'm getting nervous because I gotta watch my back here. Ah! There was no real way out of that. That was a cluster. Damn it. That should be the ball game.
Defeat.
Yep. That was nice and fast. Oh. But yeah, it's been a crazy week, I'm sure, for a lot of people in a lot of ways. I mean, it just seems to get more and more insane, the world, but what can you do? 2 challenges. Not enough. I actually got a 5-to-6 kill-death ratio. I am honestly surprised. I thought I did much better, or I thought I did much worse, if I'm being honest. But yeah, I mean, so today is Father's Day, of course, here in the USA and the UK, and I just wanted to first say to anybody whose father is no longer with us, you have my condolences, and I hope you are still able to have a very good day. For somebody who's become a father for the first time in the course of the last year, congratulations. I hope that you and your child and your spouse are happy and healthy and enjoying life as a parent, as a father. And, you know, as for my dad, he's still around, and he's my best friend, and in many ways. I mean, I do obviously have, you know, a best friend that, you know, I would probably hang out with and talk more often than not with, you know, like outside of him. But, you know, when it comes to a best friend, I mean, that's kind of where my dad is for me. He's
Move, Spartan. Get the zone.
an inspiration to me
Free
too,
zone
just in
incoming.
general, as a person, because of the hard work and determination he puts in to his life. I don't know how he does the things that he does. I mean, to some people, he might not be extraordinary or even remarkable, but to you know, to me, he's my dad, so that's why he's special, obviously.
Oh, thank God that's
Nice. Oh, I was wondering what the hell that was, but that wasn't even a bag or anything. That was just a thing.
Took the majority. Beautiful.
Nice. I do like this a little bit more than the like standard capture and hold mechanic, because I think that it should just like the zones should like disappear after you get like a point. It just makes it more competitive to like hold on to it in the moment than like, oh crap, we got to divide ourselves and hold on to it here and now kind of thing. I don't know, maybe I'm overthinking that. But yeah, oh yeah, that's right, I forgot this is a vehicle map. Ah!
Shut out, but it sure beats losing.
Yep.
3 zones incoming.
Cinder shot inbound.
Damn it. But yeah, I just wanted to kind of, you know, tell some stories about, you know, about my dad and things that happened, you know, in my life with him.
Round's theirs.
And you know,
3
hopefully
zones incoming.
and hopefully the stories that I'm telling you will invoke good fond memories of your own father or father figure in your life. If you didn't have a conventional father in your life, if you had a father figure, be it an uncle, a grandparent, whatever, you know, that's definitely
I'd say we rocked it.
you know, definitely
3
nothing wrong with that. And
zones
so yeah, I mean, I definitely want to just kind of talk about that stuff and you know, say, hey, let's, you know, I hope, or what have you. I'm sorry, I'm kind of focusing on the game and trying to tell stories. It's something I still have to work on very much, is focusing on trying to do really well in the game, and also in a game while also telling stories and talking to people, I admit, so. I think this might be the end. think we just need one more.
Power items incoming.
I think I'll actually get in on most of the captures
Power
here.
items available.
Victory.
Nice. Again, I think I got in on most of those captures. But anyways, so the first story I'd like to tell, or the thing story I'd like to tell about my dad that comes to mind, at least in terms of my personal experiences with, actually kind of ties into the very beginning of me getting into video games. See, when I was growing up, there were two people in my life who were prominent and had game consoles and introduced me to video gaming. The first was my Uncle Johnny, my dad's younger brother. And he introduced me to video gaming through the Super Nintendo and through the N64 in particular, even though he also had a PlayStation 1. I did not end up playing a lot of PlayStation 1 games with him at the time, but I did end up playing a lot of N64 games, and we're going to switch modes here. Excuse me. Rumble Pit, Fiesta, Tactical Slayer, Team Slayer. We'll do a Rumble Pit here. But anyways, the big games that I remember when playing with my Uncle Johnny were games like Donkey Kong Country, Super Mario 64, and Star Fox 64. Star Fox 64 was the game that I can remember. That was like the first game that I could actually remember beating, like on my own. And of course, I'm sure if my Uncle Johnny was, around, he might say that, actually I helped you a little bit, Jason, but maybe he did, maybe he didn't. But that was like the first really vivid gaming memory for me. I do remember, like fumbling my way through Donkey Kong Country, like the very beginning stages, and I never actually beat that game, but I did then watch him play it, because he would often play to entertain me too, when I was really young, like maybe not even 3 or 4 years old. Yeah, like that was when I got into gaming, or when I first started acknowledging gaming. And with my dad, he had a PlayStation 1, and my dad didn't own a lot of games for it. He used to be, the funny thing is, my dad used to be a big video gamer. He used to enjoy, I wouldn't say that he was like the most hardcore of hardcore video gamers, but he played a lot of games like I did back in the day. And by that I mean he didn't play necessarily the game types that I enjoyed, but he played like, actual video games back in the day. And then, as he got older, he became a parent. He doesn't play video games anymore. That's, what happens, I get it. But in fact, I would say that the PlayStation 1 was the last, console where we were both kind of invested and bonded into the game. As we start this.
Beat him to a pulp, Spartan.
Oh, okay, so this is a free-for-all Slayer. Okay. Ooh, they both went for the gusto and got, as it were.
Overshield inbound.
Damn it, stop jumping! I mean, I'll take it, but damn, that was annoying. Like, what the heck, man? Why were you jumping? Why are you jumping like that? So then my dad, but he introduced me to the PlayStation 1, and I ended up playing some games with him, but he ended up playing, you know, I ended up playing most of the games myself, ironically. And, now, ooh, I was actually in first momentarily, or tied for first momentarily, but, one of the games that we always ended up playing together was, nice. I'm actually tearing it up. I'm doing pretty good here. Is Madden 1998 for the PlayStation 1.
Lost the lead.
And this is significant. Damn it. So there's one guy who's clearly not playing. That's why he's getting his butt kicked. So, I don't know what the hell, if he's gonna get kicked or what.
Overshield available.
Damn it. Oh, nice. I actually got the kill, though. NWO Ethan, wrestling fan, nice. But, yeah, it was... This was back when my favorite team and my dad's favorite football team, NFL team, that is, the Green Bay Packers, were on top of the world. They had Brett Favre, they had Reggie White, they had, like, if not the best team in, like, they had one of the best teams in all of football at the time, and that was evident by them winning the Super Bowl in 1997. There's a funny side story to that, where my dad actually made a long-term bet with my mom when the Packers were very mediocre, and not even mediocre, but like forgettably bad. That he made a bet to my mom that said, "Hey, when the Packers make a Super Bowl, I'm getting a tattoo to commemorate the occasion of the Packers like logo helmet on my arm." And my mom, you know, she's not a big sports fan, but she knew, like, you didn't have to be a big sports fan to know, or a big football fan to know, that the Packers were, like, at best mediocre, and they were at worst like one of the lowest bottom feeding teams in the league, that they couldn't get a coach, they couldn't have a quarterback to save their lives. You know, it was one of those teams, like the teams that a lot of people joke about today in the NFL, about having no direction or no, like, chance of actually like winning anything. That was the Packers. Like, they were going nowhere fast, and the outlook was not good for them to get any better anytime soon. That was the Packers for a long time, until Mike Holmgren came to town, ironically. You know, he showed up, Favre showed up, Reggie White showed up, so many other great players showed up. And another funny story that my dad always loves to tell about me is how during the run to the Super Bowl, me and my memory was so impressive that I would be able to name most, if not all, the players from the Super Bowl team just by name and number, or not just by name, just by number. Like, my dad would throw out a number and I would be able to do it. I'm sure there's probably a video my dad recorded at some point, maybe, on a VHS somewhere that's probably in a basement that or that's in our basement that I'm sure I don't even want to see, but maybe I do one day. But I digress. But yeah, and so he got me all into that, and of course he got the tattoo because the Packers ended up doing, the unthinkable for a lot of Packers fans. It took them almost exactly 30 years, but they made it to the promised land. They won the Super Bowl. And so that part was history, and then the game in question was made...
Overshield available.
That I'm talking about, Madden 98, it was made, you know how, like, cars and sports video games, they seem to have one thing in common. They always seem to be set, when they mention a year, they always seem to be set the year after they were made. I don't know what the purpose of that is. Like, I never understood that, but that's what ended up happening with this game. So, there's that. And so, but ironically, the Packers were really good that year too, and they wound up going to the Super Bowl again that year. And unfortunately, they ended up losing, which they really shouldn't have, but that's something where it's like, if you're an actual, like, Packers or NFL football fan, you probably might care about hearing that story, but if you're not, you're probably just like, you probably don't care, and that's fine. I don't blame you. It's not... I'm actually going to win this, I think, based almost exclusively on melee, it would seem. I mean, yeah, I've died a lot of times, but I've actually been pretty solid for the most part. Yeah, I've been pretty solid for the most part. 3 more, I think I need. But yeah, then again, how many people are actually in this fray, this melee? Oh, it's a decent amount. Well, it's a decent amount of people actually. Nice. I almost feel dirty for picking the bones, but at the same time, like, right there, they're gonna do it to me if I'm, not careful, so I have to do it that way, kind of thing. Like, you have to pick the bones in order to win sometimes, because otherwise you're left with no chance. And I won! I think that is the first time I've ever won a Slayer melee like this in Halo. I can't remember the last time I did it, actually, because I'll sometimes finish in the middle of the pack, but I'll never really win a Halo melee like that. So that's nice. And I did it with nothing but my fists and my assault rifle. Or the battle rifle, I should... Yeah, no, it was the assault rifle. So, yeah. One of the most mid guns in the entire game, plus, my fists. And I won. Yippee! But anyways, so yeah, my dad, of course, ended up buying this game. It was one of the about a dozen games that he ended up owning and buying as a PlayStation owner himself. I ended up owning a couple more, but I never invested as heavily into the PlayStation 1 as I would other consoles. So, what do I want to do here? Infinite ammo, sniper rifles. Yeah, that sounds real fun. We'll do this. Last Spartan standing. At least they're changing up the multiplayer maps a little bit here. Or matches, not the maps. But anyways, the moral of this incredibly drawn out story is that when my dad and I played Madden 98, we each played it solo, but we also played it against each other. And when we played it against each other, I will never forget this as long as I live. Because remember, I'm like 4 or 5 years old at this time, not even. Actually, because when the game came out, I was like 3, so I might have been 3 or 4 even. But I remember vividly playing it with him when I was like 4 or 5. Whatever. It's not really relevant, I suppose, to the story entirely. The point is, when we played each other in a multiplayer game, my dad... And this is gonna just go to show how far we've come in terms of gaming and just what kind of guy my dad can sometimes be when it comes to, you know, just playing jokes, because he did this jokingly. He didn't like do it because he was desperate to beat me. Like, he was like, oh, I'm gonna lose some cred by losing to my son, so I have to do this. He would, whenever I was running to score a touchdown in the game, he would use an exploit in the game. And he wouldn't do this all the time, but he did it enough to the point where I remembered it vividly, where when I'm scoring a touchdown, and I should note, by the way, that the PlayStation 1 controllers we were using, they did not have the analog sticks, so this was the D-pad. So this wasn't like a simple, like, oh, if you're holding down the sticks as you pause, and like, you know, it'll keep, or when you're paused and the direction will keep going. The D-pad didn't kind of have that advantage. It would lock up when you pause the game, so that you could navigate menus with a little bit more ease without having, you know, to worry about, like, you know, oh, it goes crazy. And especially if, you know, you weren't the person who paused the game, you know, obviously. So my dad would pause the game for like a second, maybe 2, and that would be enough to get me to either let off the forward directional button, or it would just force my my player to stop dead in their tracks, and that would allow my dad to catch me, to catch my player, that is, and tackle me. And I will... It's just so hilarious to think that, you know, because he did it to get a rise out of me, and he you know, nowadays I can look back at it and laugh, and then but obviously, you know, you look back at it, you know, or at the time, I'm sure that, you know, as a little kid, I was probably pretty insufferable. I was like, Dad, why would you do that? I hate you, kind of thing. But, you know, now I can kind of laugh about it, and I could honestly, if an exploit like that was built into games today, and I was getting a kid of mine into gaming, I could totally see myself doing that, because I would find it funny too, because there's just something so simple yet so funny about, oh, they're gonna score a touchdown, or oh, they're gonna win the game by, you know, whatever that game, you know, maybe a fighting game or whatever, like a knockout or whatever. Aw, what happens if I pause the game right here and now? What kind of excuse me, what kind of noises could I get them to make, or what kind of faces can I get them to make, kind of thing.
No problem.
So that would be very interesting, to say the least, if I'm being... I see, so we're using the pistol. Well, I wasn't the first one to die. At least there's that. But, yeah, that was just a story where... I don't know why I found it funny. I think this is actually a new map. Or at the very least, it's a variation on a map. Yeah, I think it's a variation on a map. Is it? No, I think it's new, actually. Yeah, this is a new map. Nice. I was wondering when I was going to see one. But yeah. Oh, wow, we are all spread out. Damn it. Reload, reload, reload. All right, I'll take it. Watch my back. Watch my back. Oh, I see. Ah, damn it. Oh, I see. So you get five chances, 5 lives, and you upgrade. And there's, you know, usually 12 players, but I guess somebody dropped or they didn't stick around. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. Now the real problem is if you get down like way late, or like if you don't level up, I'm sure it probably becomes like if you're trying to fight like a King Kong with a water pistol, if you don't actually like get beyond these. Damn it. Then again, I'm sure the Mangler, and this is one reason why I'm sure the Mangler being nerfed probably makes this a little more bearable, because I remember people complaining that the Mangler was way OP in the multiplayer mode. And that is not the case anymore. Ag. Yeah, see, that's what I was thinking. It was like, yeah, I might be the first one eliminated after all. But yeah, I mean, it's just little stuff like that that I'll always remember my dad for. You know, and it's just so silly, yet it's so fun to kind of think back to that time. I mean, it's so noteworthy to me that even though I don't own a PlayStation 1 anymore, and it, along with the PlayStation 2, are probably like the 2 consoles that if I ever were to go back and retro collect for, although to think that something on the, something that uses DVDs as part of the optical media is like, you know, retro, that is, you know, just something that I kind of have to get used to too, because, I mean, does that make cartridges ancient by most people's standards? Kind of thing? Maybe. But, ag.
10 Spartans remaining.
Ooh. I survived the first cut. That's good. Well, at least I made it past the first cut, even if I end up getting eliminated next. That's fine. But, yeah, but anyways, what I was gonna say was that, I ended up getting an N64 a couple years ago, and I ended up buying Madden 98 for the N64 for the so this is a new mode because you've got the AI dude here. Nice. Oh, so you can collect XP from the Fallen. I'm actually making it down to the final 5 here.
Spartans remaining.
I think a lot of that has to do with the fact that I was smart enough to avoid the fray. So these are where their final death points are. Ah!
Danger
Made it to
zone
the final.
incoming.
Danger
Spartans
zone.
remaining.
Well, made it to the final 4. Oh no, I'm actually in the final 3. Oh, but he's got a rocket launcher.
3 Spartans
Ah! Okay. Okay, so you technically get 6 respawns. That's cool. That wasn't too bad, actually, though, because I whether it was people quitting or what else? I ended up actually lasting till the final 2. So yeah. And the map is big now, so it means that they're gonna have to come to, they're gonna have to come to each other. And yeah, I mean, I'm really happy about. Oh, I see danger zone as in probably, yeah, it's a Fortnite. It's the Fortnite Battle Royale thing. I mean, I suppose it makes sense. You have to have like one of these types of modes in a first-person shooter game or even a third-person shooter game. Like, you just have to have it, kind of thing. But interesting. A showdown. Okay, maybe never mind. I guess there are 2 people left. So I made it to the final 4 though. But yeah, I mean, that's just one of my favorite gaming memories of my dad. Yeah, I finished 3rd. Not bad. I'll take a bronze medal any day in this type of mode. I didn't do a whole lot of damage, but still. Yeah, that's one of my favorite gaming memories of my dad, and it just, every time I think about stuff like that, and also, you know, it makes me lament, number one, that I'm getting older and that I'm not able to play video games as much as I used to when I was younger, and, you know, I almost wish that I had the financial security of a person my current age, or like of my current age, or at the very least, maybe not necessarily financial security, but some financial stability of my current age, while also having kind of, you know, the savvy to have kept like the games and things that I did. I don't know. I don't at this point. Maybe not. It's one of those things where I honestly don't know. But I do try to, let's see here now. Musa sends his regards. Land grab PvP. Okay, so where's land grab? This land grab? Maybe. Yeah, I mean, I'll tell more stories about my dad here in a second. I'm just gonna grab a drink first. Alright, I'm back and just in time. Another story about my dad that is not quite video game related, but always makes me chuckle. Especially now, reflecting that we are in the summertime. Is that for the longest time, basically up until I started going to college, and even to a certain extent while I was in college, one of the things that me and my family, my mom, my brother, and my sister, I'm sorry, I should clarify. my mom and my
Get the zones.
3 zones.
me, my
incoming.
mom, and my sister, and my dad. I don't have a brother. I don't know why I was thinking that, but so that should clarify that. Jeez, stubborn son of a gun, weren't ya?
Took the majority. Beautiful.
3 zones.
But anyways,
incoming.
I'm gonna try this. I'm gonna re-say this here, and that is, when I was growing up, my mom, my dad, and my sister and I, we all would all end up going camping together when I was growing up, and up until I was, in college. Like, after I got into college, I didn't necessarily. I usually have, college, and now currently, I have, had to work a lot more on weekends. That's just part of being an adult.
Oh crap. You got the
So
majority.
I don't get to go camping as much. But
3 zones
one thing
incoming.
that I used to do, but one campground that was a particular favorite, at least of mine, in no small part because I loved classic cartoons, was a Yogi Bear themed campground in
Active camo available.
in Fremont, Wisconsin. And there are a couple of actual places where, or a couple campgrounds that I've been, that are based on
Ain't a shutout,
classic
but it sure beats losing.
Boomerang characters. And for
3
those of you who
zones
don't know who
incoming.
Boomerang, or what Boomerang it was, Boomerang was and is a television network, or channel rather, that featured classic cartoons from the 60s and the 70s and even like into the 80s. My dad, my mom's era of, being younger kind of thing.
No sweat.
And
Now it belongs to us.
and so
3 zones.
and one of the big cartoon producers of that era was a company or production studio called Hanna-Barbera. Hanna-Barbera,
Spartan down.
Yogi Bear was done by them. The Flintstones was another one that was done by them, which was coincidentally another campground that I went to at one point when I was on a completely different trip. On that trip that I'm mentioning, the Flintstones
3
campground,
zones
we
incoming.
we went to see the Black Hills of South Dakota and and Mount Rushmore. So that's the difference. But anyways, I digress. Anyways,
Nearing victory.
so at this Yogi Bear campground, have a lot of fun and all that stuff. And
It ain't a shutout, but it sure beats losing.
ooh,
2 zones incoming.
I suppose this is probably to give them a fighting chance, because we only need the one to win, so that they can split their team up. That's probably true.
Victory.
Yeah. Anyways, it's decided that on one particular year at this campground and we're camping with some family friends of ours at the time, And they have their own camper, we have our own camper, but we decide to go out on the lake out there. And it's this, massive sprawling lake. So we go out on that lake on a pontoon boat. And this is my first time. When we went out there, the key thing to remember is that this was my first time being on any sort of massive boat. So I obviously, am excited, nervous, a lot of other things in between. And so when we go out, I'm just kind of, going with the motions and stuff. It's a little rickety for my tastes, because I'm like 8 or 10 or I'm like 8 or 9 years old though. So it just because it's a little rickety, I suppose it doesn't really make it the most enjoyable experience for me, but it's, it's still fun-ish, I guess. And then we end up having a scenario where we end up having no gas at the end of the trip, and we still have to get back to the campground with no gas in the boat. And I'll never forget the look on my dad's face when he saw that, because you could tell deep down that he wanted to curse, but because me and my sister were still extremely young, he was trying to be a more model parent. He was trying to say, or he was trying to teach his kids, hey, don't curse when you're really young, kind of thing, that's, it's adult language that adults use, kind of thing. And fair enough. But I could tell if he was old, or if we were older, he would have probably let out a couple of, F-bombs and stuff. And I wouldn't blame him, considering the situation, because it's really, why did this have to happen, kind of thing. And but anyways, so he ends up going to try and get an oar for us to paddle back. For us to try and paddle back to shore after an attempt to get us some gasoline failed through no fault of anybody. I mean, through no fault of his own, really. And this one's going to be one where we're going to get our butts kicked, right? Yeah, we're going to get our butts kicked in this one.
We can do better than that. Probably.
Yeah.
3 zones incoming.
Okay, at least I got the kill. I'll take that. And zone capture? Come on now. Oh. I thought that was them because of the paint job.
Power items inbound.
I see somebody's using the new banished AI as their little AI
Power items
icon.
available.
Crap! Almost had it. And so my dad and, the other, half of the other family friend is, they're trying to get the boat, going. They're like, it was one of those days where, anything that could go wrong would. And so that made me,
3 zones incoming.
because one thing about me is that I am, I can be very skittish and very paranoid. And so when, something bad happens to me and it's like a first experience, I can oftentimes be very turned off to the idea of it. But I also can be talked into giving such a thing a second chance. And that's kind of what happened with me and pontoon boats and just boating in general. I had to be talked into, saying, hey, it'll be okay this time, Jason. It'll be okay. Which is what the J in JP stands for, by the way, in case you're curious. But, it occurred to me, like, hey, we just gotta...
It ain't a shutout, but it sure beats losing. Power items incoming.
2 zones incoming.
I'm sorry, I'm focused on this partially here.
Power items on the field.
But what I'm, trying to get at is that okay, now everybody over there might get to take it. Although it'll be a cluster.
2 zones? I'd say we rocked it.
2 zones incoming.
I meant to do that. I was drawing their fire. So anyways, the next year, same campground, same campground, same scenario. We're going with, I believe it's a different group of family friends. My memory's a little hazy on that, but I don't remember. I don't think it was the same group, though. I think it was a different group. And so, everybody has a good time and everything. And it kind of comes down to, we were on our way back.
Incoming.
We were on our way back. It's getting down to the nitty-gritty. It's going to be whoever captures first might win. And I think they're going to get it. They're going to pull it from the jaws of defeat. Yeah. Well, we almost had it. We really did. But yeah, so we go out again. Things are fine, comparatively speaking. I mean, it's the same. It's a similar situation. And then this is another thing where I'm sure the water, I didn't, because I was a young kid and I didn't know any better, but the water's really choppy. And the boat in the choppiness, like in the surf, especially in like the wake of a couple of boats, gets so choppy that it submerges like the front end of the pontoon boat to the point where we're almost like on the verge of losing stuff. And I'll give credit where credit's due to my dad. He maintained as much of his composure as he possibly could. And I will never forget how he basically looked at me and he basically said, or not necessarily said, but that he looked at me and he said, "Hey, Jason, you ever want to go on a boat again?" And my very obvious response was, "No, never. No, sir. Nope." But yeah, no, that's, obviously, not as much to do with my dad as the other story that I told, but it's somebody like, it's like my dad was the person, though, holding me you know, in check. He was like, you know, saying, you know, hey Jason, it's gonna be okay. We're gonna go on the boat again, and you know, I'm not gonna promise anything, but I don't think it's gonna be as bad as the last time. And so, you know, and he gets me to believe in stuff like that when I sometimes get a little flustered these days, especially. So I personally do just want to say to my dad, and I hope you can all say this to your dad too, your respective dads and dad-like figures. Thank you, because there's oftentimes we do not realize how valuable they are, how great they impact our lives until all of a sudden, you know, we either move out and move on with our lives, or we just end up, you know, growing apart for whatever reason. And that type of thing cannot be
Spartan. Get the zones.
3 zones
underestimated
incoming.
at all. So, especially, you know, in a world where everything moves a mile a minute, and we seemingly don't have any, we seemingly don't have a lot of things to keep us grounded, as it were, overall. Gotcha.
To us.
3 zones incoming.
Nice. So one thing I will say that's disappointing is that it does not feel like they've changed or added maps even to fit the new modes, which is very disappointing. I was kind of hoping that we'd have new maps to go along with these respective modes.
2 zones. I'd say we rock.
Or these new, like, the new primary gameplays for, like, Season 2, because I'm assuming that's what this is.
Incoming.
Unless it's gonna change, like, in, like, a week's time. Kind of thing. But even then... Ag! Where did he get that? But, I will say that I'm not impressed, I guess is the best way to, put it. Maybe? Kinda? Like, I don't know. I guess I'm hoping for more, and I'm curious as to what the heck they're trying to do with, like, adding story elements and whatnot with this, like, the Spartan stuff, like the Lost Patrol, or the Lone Wolves, rather, kind of thing. But at the same time,
Incoming.
I guess it's not really supposed to be this, like, grandiose thing either, so... Haha! Damn it! Arg! Damn it. But yeah. Another thing that I will say about my dad is that he is a great griller, and he's a great hunter. And he introduced me to hunting, and this guy, speaking of hunting, he might need to go down pretty quickly, or else we're gonna lose this fight. In fact, I can almost guarantee that to be the case. He's pretty good.
You're amazing, Spartan.
3 zones incoming.
I try. Sorry if I'm being quiet again. I just, like, I don't even doubt it means anything to be quiet like this, but, you know, you can hope and try. Damn it. But yeah, my dad taught me how to hunt, and I'm incredibly grateful for that.
Ground belongs to us.
3 zones
and
incoming. Enemy team nearing victory.
Tango's closing in.
got him. Whew. That was close. Oh, I don't have the gun yet. Okay. Yay! Clean sweep. Clean sweep. Clean sweep, and we're right back in it. Clean sweep, and we're right back in it. Nice.
We make this look easy.
Don't jinx it, you
3
stupid
zones
machine.
incoming.
Great kill.
Yeah, don't jinx it, you stupid machine.
Enemy field's down.
Hello. Oh, and we're doing this without it. We're doing this without an additional player too. Like, yeah, we have a guy that dropped. How did that happen? Like, how did that happen?
Enemy Spartans are closing in.
We're still in the fight. And I think if they get it though, it's over. Got him.
Victory.
Victory! Nice. Ow. Oh yeah, it was whoever got that one was the winner. Nice. But yeah, I'll always be grateful to him for that. I mean, he talked me through how to shoot a gun and how to you know, where to shoot a deer when we went hunting. He talked me through, you know, what to look for, what to think, or what to think when, you know, it came to what shot to take and what shot not to take when it came to hunting. And you know, I mean, he's been great, you know, kind of just being there and helping me with and tolerating a lot of my autistic tendencies. I know some people like to feel that they're like burdens on their parents. I always felt like I was burdensome on my parents, or a burden on my parents, because of who I am and in terms of my autism. And my mom and my dad both have never like, I wouldn't say they never, they have always been supportive of me, and they've always been patient and kind and tolerant of me and all my eccentricities, as it were, and I can't thank them both enough for that. And today is my dad's day to be the one that's recognized and thanked for it. But, you know, my mom, of course, has had no small role in helping me as a person grow and be the person that I am. And they both, I hate to use the word tolerance, but, you know, it just kind of rings true. It's like, by tolerating me, they helped make my life a lot easier. And I know that it's not always easy to deal with somebody who has autism. And so I thank them a lot for that, because at the end of the day, that's what matters most. And yeah.
Grab the zone before they do, and we win.
3 zones.
Now we're
incoming.
in a modified version of the deathmatch map. Excuse me. Alrighty then. Damn it! I was afraid of that. But anyways, it's not necessarily that I'm focusing on this like mushy and emotional stuff. Like, I'm trying all of a sudden to not you know, focus on gaming or whatever, but I do want to I just want to give, you know, credit where credit's due,
3
because
zones incoming.
parents, you know, they matter. And no.
Grapple jack.
Yes, haha. Suck it. Damn it. Damn it. I hate these types of douchebags that will just grab the ghosts and run you down. It's annoying.
That round's theirs.
I think this map is not the best for the land grabs. Or maybe I just suck. Yeah, I mean, if you're watching this and you have any gaming related stories you want to share about your dad's on Father's Day here, by all means, I'd love to hear them. Yeah, I think this map here is a lost cause. This match and this map, I do not like. No, sir. Yeah.
That round's theirs.
I mean, we got the same amount of people, so there's that too.
3 zones incoming.
Arg.
Power weapons incoming. Power weapons on the field.
Damn it. Yeah, there's no way I'm gonna get 2,500 in this particular land grab match. The weekly daily challenge of the week, I have no idea how that's gonna work. And... Damn it.
They got the majority.
Hey, I fragged a guy.
3
Yay.
zones incoming.
Active camo in.
So yeah.
Closing in.
Active camo.
Now as for
Enemy team
like the
nearing
stream schedule, I know some
That
people
round's theirs.
might be wondering
2 zones
what
incoming.
my stream schedule is kind of going to be like going forward, because it's been a little, I took a break and now it's a little hectic and everything, but rest assured I'm gonna do or I'm gonna try to get back on the track here, as it were. Probably gonna, damn it, it's too late. But I'm gonna definitely try and finish Fallout, New Vegas, especially the Old World Blues DLC coming up soon. I mean, I've only got the one boss fight, so might be next week, or might be next week, but I'm thinking probably earlier. It'll be tomorrow, maybe, when I do that. And then, of course, I'm still going through the motions on, I'm still going through and doing Ghost of Tsushima, and I'm still, having fun with that. And so yeah, I'm still definitely, moving forward, and still have some games, obviously, to, kind of look forward to, both on stream and off stream. And then, yeah. So, we shall most definitely see. I am very excited to see what direction my channel will go in, because I am nearly to the affiliate position. I have everything that I need except for the concurrent viewers. And so I am looking very much forward to it. So yeah. I really do hope that the journey continues to be exciting for people and that they're interested. So yeah.
Land grab.
Grab the zone before they do, and we win.
3 zones incoming.
This is gonna be the, well, I might try to I'm gonna try to complete the weekly challenge, so might be the second to last one that I do of these. Depends. How the hell did you get the rocket launcher? Where did you get the rocket launcher? I apologize for the burp there a little bit. I do not get it. Ah, crap. Frag.
That round's theirs.
Stupid
3 zones
warthog.
incoming.
You know what would be nice? If I had something other than this. Damn it. Wasn't even killed by the machine gun. I was killed by a rocket launcher, according to that. Great. Now I might have to play another round just to see if so that I can get the opportunity to accumulate points.
Ground belongs to us.
3 zones incoming.
Plasma grenades obtained.
But yeah, I mean, and then, I mean, other than the games that I mentioned, I'm also hoping to do some playthroughs of games that I haven't played before on stream or otherwise. In particular,
Beautiful.
in particular, the one game that I'm looking forward to playing on stream maybe next Sunday, if not sooner, is gonna be the Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe Edition. I know a lot of people have ended up playing the game, and I would just be another one, but I am very intrigued by narrative-driven games, and I'm very interested to see if you guys want to either A, watch me play them, and if you want to watch me play them, then what exactly you would like, or how much you guys would like to see that, because I know that commentary and snark on those games can sometimes be kind of tedious or what have you, but I like those games, and I think that it could be fun.
Sniper available.
I know also that in terms of games with story, some people can get a little sensitive to spoilers and stuff like that if, you know, I were to play the whole thing. But yeah, that's just, you know, a thought I had. Definitely interested in playing more games like that on stream going forward. And yeah. Damn it.
Power items incoming.
Yay, I still got it.
Power items on the field.
And if they get this, it's over. They're gonna get it. They're gonna get it. Yep. Damn it. I tried. But yeah, so that's kind of where the channel is going forward. I'm hopeful that maybe some people will tune in and that will make things interesting, and I don't know. I guess, you know, I was hoping for a little bit of more chat engagement, and that's part of the reason why I've been kind of stumbling over my words here and all that jazz, and, I mean, I could continue to bore you all with stories about my dad, but I just wanted to give a couple of examples because, you know, that's kind of what he meant to me. You're really gonna make me grind this one out, aren't you? I want to get that one because of the rewards involved. I want to try to get up to level 4 here, or that complete the grab bag one before I either change map mode or call it a stream here. One or the other.
Land grab.
Grab the zones before they do, and we win.
3 zones incoming.
I think I realized the reason why I can't play this mode, or why I can't play these games, or the multiplayer mode as long, because the AI voice does way too much talking and jawing when I would much rather prefer there to be a character voice, like a select number of character voices that you do or that are involved in the voice acting kind of thing. That would, to me, be much more interesting than, you know, just these random AI voice actors that are trying either to be funny or cute or whatever have you. Damn it. Oh, it's another one of these mother effers. They're really gonna make us grind. They're really gonna make me grind out to try and get the to actually get
incoming.
the points. Awesome. I love that. Damn it! Yeah, we might as well just lose this match, am I right? God, it's embarrassing.
Active camo inbound.
Oh goody, managed to just barely stay afloat. No shite,
3
Sherlock.
zones incoming.
Active camo available.
I was just gonna say, you active, buddy? Cause we ain't got no room for no inactive players here. There. At least I got the jump on one of them. I don't know if these guys are really well coordinated or we just suck. Things are not mutually exclusive. That's one thing I will say is that my dad would probably not be very good with modern video games. He might not have the patience for them, period, really. I mean, it might not even be so much that he's bad at them or good at them, just that he would not have a lot of patience for them, and I can understand
3
that
zones incoming.
very
Team
much,
nearing victory.
especially when it comes to multiplayer games. It's part of the reason why I choose to generally prefer single-player games or games that are single-player with single-player content. And
Defeat.
yep, erg. I didn't even get the capture, the last capture either. Got 2 guys with basically the same armor and a different pose, eh? Well, now I'm determined to go out on a win. Forget, you know, that. Almost there. Alright, today, guys. That took way longer than expected.
Land grab.
All right. I was wondering if you could skip these animations, that's all.
We gotta move, Spartan! Get the zones!
3 zones incoming.
Another one down.
Alright. Ah, you asshole! Where'd you come from? Damn it. Yes!
Next round belongs to us.
Revenge!
3 zones.
Ag! Damn it.
They're close.
Got him. Damn it. Alright. It's all good. Even it up here. Even after 2.
It ain't a shutout, but it sure beats losing.
3 zones incoming.
I should not have survived that.
Cinder shot available.
Damn it. Ah!
3 zones incoming.
Got him. Thanks for the deployable cover. Even if it does jack against grenades.
It ain't a shutout, but it sure beats losing.
Well, we're still in this.
3 zones.
Oh,
incoming.
it's all knotted up again. So it's basically going to be the first one who blinks here. In many ways. Got him. Okay. All right, let's take a 1-0 advantage or a 1-point advantage here, if we can. Okay, 1-point advantage. It's gonna come down to the nitty-gritty. Potentially. I should point out too, by the way, that yes, these are in fact, the same maps that have been used pretty much, that were used all throughout, or a lot of them used throughout Season 1. I think there's been like one different map that I've been on here. Damn it! This guy, he's got my number when it matters. Damn it.
Cinder shot available.
That's fine, that's fine. Divide and conquer. Well, can't reach that. So you're on your own, bub.
Nearing victory.
Who put this one way up high like that? Why? Damn it! Come on now. Well, it's the one. Now it's a 1 point here to try and catch it, so. Come on now. Damn it!
Ground belongs to us.
Yeah.
Free zone
Whoever.
incoming.
Yep. Whoever gets the 2 out of 3 here is the winner. Ah!
Eyes up.
Yes! I was a little worried there. I was like, ah, crap. Okay, there it is. Last zone. This is game. Ball game here.
Victory.
Yeah, nice. Boom, boom. Again, I wouldn't say that Halo Infinite's multiplayer is like bad or it's unfun. It's just it's a little more dull and a little more repetitive than back even in the day. So yeah. So yeah. Challenge complete. Yeah, buddy. Nice. Okay. I just need to know how. Okay, so I would need 500. I'm sorry, 500 XP. Let's see. We'll play one big team battle here.
total control. Capture all zones to score.
All right, here we go.
Control all 3 zones to score.
Oh, geez, it's still a control big team battle. No! God damn it. I didn't know about that. Well, I'm not the only one. Oh, I guess there's a new map. This is a new map because you don't know about all of this stuff. So, yeah, that makes sense.
Enemy is capturing a zone. This zone's ours.
Yeah, I see. It's it's, hold the line one. Arg! Hate those types of guys.
Your team is close to total control.
An ally has captured the zone.
Your team is close to total control.
Plasma grenades acquired. Enemy is
Total
capturing
control.
a zone. Capturing.
I mean, depending on how this goes,
This is bad.
I'm probably gonna...
Your team is close to total control.
No! Okay, I still secured the site. But yeah, depending on how this particular multiplayer match goes, this might be the last one that I play. I'll try not to end it on I'm not gonna try to end it on a downer, but I also am getting a little bit bored, admittedly. Arg!
The enemy seized a zone. An ally capturing a zone.
Got him.
Your team is close to total control.
Okay.
That shot got way too many of us.
Friendlies capping a zone.
Okay, so how long do we have to hold? Do we have to hold total control?
Enemy is capturing a zone.
Or do we win once we have total control? Is that it?
Those ours. What now?
Like, I don't get it. Because how will this end, then? Score... oh, it is total freaking control. Oh, God.
Enemy is capturing a zone.
Yeah, this might end up being a draw. After all, because... I suppose you spread out enough. Damn it! It's sniped.
Friendlies capping a zone.
So we actually had the opportunity on multiple occasions to actually have it in the bag, and we just didn't get it done.
Allies capture the zone. That's a reliable weapon right there.
I'm somehow near the top of our scoreboard. Go figure.
Friendly's capping his zone.
Lost a teammate.
Your enemy is nearing total control.
Shut up. I wonder, I bet you these games actually end with, like, just one person. Like, or, like, one person. I bet you these games end a lot with, like, just 1 point, like, scored.
Your team is close to total control.
We're not. No, we won the first game, so that gives us an advantage.
Zones incoming.
Nice. So now,
Another one down.
how much time did that take, though? Of course, we don't know. Yeah, we don't know. Would be nice.
Another one down.
New zones are ready for capture.
Friendly's capping his zone.
Okay.
Friendly's capping his zone. Woo! We captured the zone! This was a terrible idea!
Oh wow, so they're all really clustered.
Your team is close to total control.
Yeah, this is definitely a new map, though, so I mean, there's that at least. I wanted a new map, and I got a new map. I just didn't think it would come courtesy of, like, the big team battle. I thought it would be something else. Damn it, I didn't want to do that. Eh, it doesn't matter. We'll take it.
Double kill.
Believing sponsor.
Your team is close to total control.
Clear them out. I don't know.
Your team has total control.
Nice.
You got new
Nice.
zones incoming.
One more. One more time.
Handle that thing very carefully. It's pointy.
Another one down.
New zones are ready
Now
for capture.
they go back to the original ones.
Tap in the zone.
Oh, actually, it's a mix. It's a mix of the previous and the not so previous.
Friendly's capping his zone.
Seems like these guys are not the best at teamwork, though.
Your team is close to total control.
Yeah, not the best at teamwork, the red team is. Because you'd think if they were really good at working on, or a really good teamwork type of unit, they probably would have been able to not only take us down, but hold. Then again, it is 12 people you're trying to keep in line, so there's that.
An ally's capturing a zone.
Damn it.
We lost another one of that sniper.
Okay.
An ally's capturing a zone.
So we basically got this in the bag. I mean, unless they win a
Hostiles
game
capturing
like
a zone.
really
Your team
quickly.
is close to total control.
What the hell? But I mean, unless they win like a game like really, really quickly, like a round really, really quickly, there's not gonna be, I wouldn't think, enough time for them to come back. Even, I mean, the time limit alone will probably be their worst enemy.
Hostiles are capturing a zone. Repulsor acquired.
Yeah, repulsor, aka the thing I never ever used.
Your enemy is nearing total control. Your enemy is nearing total control. 5 minutes remaining.
Yep, that's the music to my ears that I was hoping to hear. Because now, that's their enemy. The longer we draw this out, the more likely it is that it's just going to end up being a draw.
An ally has captured a zone.
Damn. I didn't see him around that corner there. Oh, crap.
The enemy seized a zone.
Total control for the enemy. You've got
Damn it.
new zones incoming.
Get back, plasma grenade.
New zones are ready for capture.
Hostiles are capturing a zone.
Damn it. Now it looks like we're going to fall apart just because, I don't know, we got too cocky.
An ally has captured a zone. Friendly's capping a zone.
Enemy
Maybe.
down. Sniper.
The team is close to total control.
An ally has captured a zone.
Damn it. I just didn't know who was shooting me from where, so I guess I wasn't gonna blind fire because I didn't know where it was coming from. Meh.
Zone lost. Hostiles capturing a zone.
Jeez, how resilient is that? How resilient is this one guy? I threw grenade upon
Enemy is
grenade
near
after
total
him.
control.
Great.
That's a reliable weapon right there.
And
An ally
really
capturing a
powerful.
Your team is close to total control.
Zone's ours. What now?
Yeah, buddy.
Obtained. An ally's capturing a zone.
Finish it.
Team is close to total control.
God damn it, I hate those guys. Always the mother effers who drive the ghosts.
Victory.
Doesn't matter, we win, you lose. Boom. Perfect. Oh. I think... There we go, that's what I wanted to do. Take a look and see if we got any, anything here. Let's see, Mark 7. Arg. Let's see. Do I have anything cool here? I have some cool stuff. Yeah, I'll stick with the Blood Shadow. Damn it, I don't have any of these helmets. Kinda sucks. Really? Don't tell me all that's for now I don't have it. 'Cause that sucks then. Likely. Don't have the equipment either. Emblem. Let's see. Oh, I do have some. Do have some cool ones here. Yeah, there we go. Damn. I see. So I don't have a lot of stuff to equip, unfortunately, customization-wise, which is kind of annoying. Can't even really tell
Let's just try our
with the
best
body
not to get
types.
killed, okay?
Heck of a choice, Spartan. Hello, new best friend.
Hey, wanna know 117's real name? Pick me, I just might tell you.
Attribute 74. Capable of taking over the galaxy.
Heh.
Pick me! Unless you don't like winning.
Can't even say it.
I am
anything.
honored and excited.
Let's show them what we're made of.
You and me against the universe.
Interesting. All right. Well, guys, I think that's gonna be it for my stream today. Work on getting a more regular and stream schedule, my normal schedule here going forward. I think I'm gonna play New Vegas to finishing Blues, and then playing some Ghost of Two on Monday and Thursday respectively. I'll probably end up throwing in a couple of other streams at some point too. I might stream at some other unique when I can get a raid going from somebody, kind of boost the intrigue and the viewership of said streams. But until then, I hope you all have a wonderful and lovely Father's Day, however you celebrate it or whoever you celebrate it with. And stay happy, stay healthy, stay beautiful, stay sane. Ta-ta for now. And again, thank you all for listening to me ramble about a handful of stories about my own dad, and just, kind of chillaxing while I played Halo. Peace out.